Hey guys, what's happening? Just waiting for a few guests to join us for a little paint on the desk hobby time. We got, should be going to Coastal Con, Indie Invasion podcast page, and the YouTube channel. So we'll hang out for a minute, see if anybody joins us. Got my handy dandy Bob Ross coffee cup, help me out. And we got one person visiting. Say hello in the comments. And I will say hello back. Waiting for Eric to join us and possibly a couple other people. Not going to be painting tonight. I'm actually going to be working on some models that I picked up from, thought I had the box over here, but I do not, from Sedition Wars that I plan on using in Core Space. So pretty cool models. They don't go together quite the best, but they're pretty cool nonetheless. See if I get that to focus. This is one of the, call them the strain. They're like virus infected zombie dudes. So hopefully we'll get a few more people to join us in the paint portion of it. But if you are watching, please say hello so we can see who is joining us. And I am going to, since it's just me, I'm going to go camera down and I am going to show you what I'm working on. So stand by. All right. There we go. Oh, look at there. There he is.
What up?
What's happening, sir? We are already live. I couldn't wait for you. I was so impatient to go and hang out with all of the wonderful people in the land of the internet. Oh my gosh, you're downstairs, aren't you? You, sir. You, sir, are a legend. Let me just say. You are
trying something different today.
Always try something different.
Did lots of cleaning yesterday so I could do this.
Good deal. Did you send out the link to a few people?
I did not. I don't know where the link is, actually.
Oh, you do it on the invite. Click on the invite bar on the bottom.
Copy that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I have some Sedition War models here I am working on. I'm also working on getting another camera set up so I can have one kind of right here looking down, because everything is content, right?
That's right.
So what have you been up to today, my friend?
Filming. I filmed
Filming
an unboxing.
Oh,
for a certain purchase I made. I just got it a week ago, so I've been holding on to this for a week for D&D since we've been talking about RPG stuff.
Nice, nice. I can't wait to watch that unboxing, actually. I'm excited.
It was one of those things that I couldn't do the typical unboxing because there wasn't enough room where we usually do it.
Holy smokes, that's a lot of stuff.
Big box. So yeah, I had to go to the big table in our dining room. The game table, the official game table.
Well, I am getting kind of excited because Coastal Con is closing in quickly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. Man, there's a lot of... So I picked up the Sedition War models to use in Core Space.
Okay.
And
I'm bright.
I gotta say, well, that's nice of you to say about yourself that you're bright.
That's right.
I gotta say, I'm a little bit underwhelmed with these models. It was a cool mini or not game, but I think this must have been like one of their early ones. Because
it sounds familiar. It vaguely sounds familiar, but I don't remember it.
Well, because as far as cool mini or not goes, they generally have some pretty nice models out there. You know, they've got some pretty decent stuff. But well, for starters, something that's a little different for them is you have to assemble these. Now, of course, I don't care about that, but that was right out the gate, that was something very different that was kind of surprised me about it, is that you had to put them together. But the qualities leaves a little bit to be desired.
Okay.
A little bit to be desired. That's for sure.
But go ahead.
I was gonna say but the models themselves are pretty cool. So I really don't know much about the game because, to be honest, I just got it for the models. And
no, you got models for the sake of having models?
Yes, I did. But these ones are, I'm going to use them in core space, but they are like, so they're basically like zombies, but they've been infected with like this nanotechnology, and that's kind of what turned them into zombies. So they're sort of robot-esque zombies.
Okay.
So they're pretty neat. A lot of duplicate styles, typical of your Zombicides and games like that. But enough that I can give away handfuls of them to people, and then keep a few for myself. What are you working on?
Well, so I spent yesterday, the day before, in the basement here cleaning. It actually doesn't look too bad behind me. I'm not done yet because I got plans for down here. I'm going to magnify it. I'm going to put some more shelves down here for my piles of terrain that I have stacked up. But in the process of a lot of community members getting some Dystopian War stuff, me cleaning, I found something I forgot I had.
You had some Dystopian Wars, didn't you?
I found an old Dystopian War ship that I probably bought for like $5, and I think it goes for like 30 or 40 online.
Nice. Hey, we got Mike Edwards is watching. What's happening, Mike?
Hey, Mike. All right.
Glad you could join us, sir. We are pretty much just rambling, and it's technically paint on the desk, but tonight for me, as you can tell by my pile of plastic here, it's more build stuff on the desk.
All right. So I don't know if I can.
That's a Dystopian Wars carrier, isn't it?
Yep. This is for what is now the Crown, I believe.
Okay.
So it took me a while to figure out how to. It's not glued. I just have it dry fitted right now just to see how it looks. And it took me a while to figure it out. I actually had to go online and find some listings of this thing because it's two ships. I don't know if you can kind of see them there.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got like these little trellis things going from each other. And then the big flat platform for the planes just kind of sits on that. Gotcha. And I just detached everything. That's what I get for dry fitting. But yeah, and it's neat because so I got these old planes, which if anybody's seen some of the coverage that's already starting to hit the internet, these are now medium-sized tokens for War Cradle, the planes.
I'm not sure what I think about that.
So I think for the start, they're going to concentrate on the ships themselves and then kind of get more into all that flavor stuff that the different places can have. So
well, that makes sense. That's probably a good way to handle it.
So yeah, that's something I dug out in my straighten, organize, clean, purge, that kind of thing.
Well, I can honestly say that no matter what box I dig in, I am not going to find any Dystopian Wars. Although I did, I was going to do Dystopian Wars, and this was before War Cradle got them. When it was still Spartan Games. It was one of the games I was kind of looking at, thinking to myself, this is kind of cool. It's steampunk, but it's naval warfare, and I don't really have any naval warfare games that I play. So, but I never ended up pulling the trigger because there was nobody around here that was playing. So
I looked at it and I didn't know of anybody playing it. One of my local stores carried it. And it was one of those type of games of like, where do you start?
Right.
There was Spartan put out a lot of product for that game. So I didn't know where to start. So it's one of those, well, do I want to start another one? I don't know who I'm going to play.
Well, I think the other thing for me that I didn't originally get into it was that it was a long game, and that was part of the reason I quit playing 40K. Not because I hated it, but because it was so long, and with 5 kids, it's hard to put aside that kind of time. So
yeah, it is.
So, well, we got 2 people joining us, and since we don't actually have a topic for, well, we had 2 people. Since we don't actually have a topic for Wednesday night, if anybody has any suggestions for what we could chat about on Wednesday night for our shorts, we are definitely game for that, I think.
Yep, and you guys can send it to that bottom one right there.
Oh,
IndianInvasion@gmail.com. Look at that. Bam!
Look at him playing with the banners and stuff. That's why we like StreamYard, because it's got all those cool things on it. And since we're on here, and I'm sure some people will watch this after the fact, you can also, let me bring something up for everyone real quick, because CoastalCon is fast approaching, and let me grab this real quick and type something, because I can type just a little bit. Maybe not. It's nice though that autocorrect in my computer and my phone now recognizes CoastalCon, because I've typed it so much.
Does it spell it right though?
It does spell it right. In fact, I spelled it wrong, but it spells it right. So that's a good thing.
Nice.
So what you can do is right there, you can go to the CoastalCon website.
That's right.
So I have a website up, it's really cool. I've got some pictures from last year's CoastalCon up there, which of course you can find in the Facebook group too, as well as you can find a smattering of them on the Indie Invasion page. But you can mostly find them in the CoastalCon Facebook group, but you can find them on the website. There's also links to our Discord channel, as well as our Podbean podcast for this. There's also a couple other links to Discover Games. What is the other one? Oh, look, there's one of the other ones that it's to Discover Games right there. Hello, Discover Games. Oh, the store must be busy tonight. So that is not the right arm. So it's got links to Discover Games RPG Sourcebook, which is done by the Tabletop Engineer, which is a very dangerous book, because it has links to all the new cool stuff out there. And
yeah,
exactly.
I found an interesting link on there, and yeah.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now, sir.
That was a pain.
And there he is.
And look.
Got my hat.
Got your hat.
What is that one?
It's battle foam. I did a huge battle foam order.
Battle
foam order.
They gave you a hat?
Yeah.
What?
Is that put all your receipts in?
Something like that.
I'm gonna say I'm a little bit jealous of the hat. Not gonna lie.
Like that. It's got the little logo.
Look at you. There you go. And there. Look at Eric all over it. Discovergames.net.
Yeah.
You can hop right over there and purchase all of your gaming needs right there.
I have to bug Eric.
Uh-oh. Why?
When's your Dystopian War box coming?
Well, you just missed it earlier. I was showing Mac off. I found an old model in the shop here. I changed where I am. I'm in the basement because I spent 2 days cleaning down here. Yeah. And I found an old model I forgot I had for Dystopian Wars.
I've got a whole bunch. We got to talk to everybody. One guy here's got 10 carriers.
Holy moly. Wow. I know you always have the old Dystopian War stuff in your discount box when you go to the conventions.
Yeah, well, most of it's gone. But I need to find out all my old stuff, too, because I got tons.
It's probably in that back room.
Oh, it's everywhere. I've got so much of it, it's like everywhere. Every time I open something, but I'm excited. That
a ship
stuff
falls out.
Yeah, it looked good, man.
That's how excited he was.
Yeah, I'm trying to find some of it now. Of course, now I can't find any of it, but that's the way it goes. The ships look huge.
Yeah. And they're plastic now, right?
The big ones are resin. The small ones are plastic. My understanding.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not sure I'm gonna pull the trigger on Dystopian Wars or not.
Blah 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 blah.
You don't believe? Are you implying that you don't believe me?
Do you have some of the old stuff?
I do not.
What?
Nope, I never got into Dystopia.
I'm trying to believe Mac doesn't have
a game in miniature. Mac doesn't have.
Yeah. Well, I was just telling Eric that the reason I never got into it was because of the length of the game. Same reason I quit playing 40K. It's just too much time when you have a passel of kids. You know what I mean? It just.
Oh no, I understand. That was the problem with the game. If you played more than just a starter set, it could bog way down.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they remedied that.
They really strained. One of the big deals, they still got all the generators, but they're using the same tokens for Dystopian Wars is what they're using for Wild West Exodus and Lost World. So you've got stun, you got the whatever 5 conditions. So no matter what type of generator, it's going to apply one of those 5 conditions.
Okay, so they've streamlined it. So
yeah, it's not bloated anymore.
Well, yeah. I'll probably have to come down to the store and play it. But for anybody joining us, we're chatting about Dystopian Wars, the new one. If we've got any players out there, I'm sure if Robert hops on to watch McCoy, like Bob hops on, he's probably got 14 different fleets that he hasn't painted yet.
But yeah, Gen Con, I got to do several demos. Now, it wasn't the final rules, and they were still tweaking it. Right. But it was, I think, streamlined. Okay, someone's having fun.
I hear that. Okay, that's good.
Here's your battle foam order, Matt.
Oh, is that enough for you? That would not cover my collection, I don't think. I do like that big white bag though. That one's pretty nice.
Yeah, that one's already sold. So that one bag's gonna pay for that order though.
Oh, I'm sure. The battle foam is not cheap.
Nope.
Not cheap. They're good bags though. They're definitely good bags. I've got a Wild West Exodus one.
Yeah, the little one. The
suitcase. The suitcase. That's right. The suitcase. For those of you that don't know or watch later or whatever, Alan has a painter that paints for him, and he started doing some painting for me. And so since Alan comes up here periodically to where I live, I just send the bag with my miniatures down there instead of us shipping them back and forth. So we've decided that we need a set of handcuffs to put on the miniatures bag so we can send it back and forth. Because that's
who has that right? You have it right now, right?
I have the bag because I don't actually have anything. I got my last delivery, so I don't have anything right now.
It sounds shady, man. It sounds like something shady.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Totally shady. I could just see Alan getting pulled over sometime, like it's some kind of drug deal gone bad, and he's got a Wild West Exodus battle foam box with miniatures. Is that your Blood Bowl troll?
Speaking of Bob, how's that working?
Sorry, that one up.
Huh?
Whip that one up.
That's some Bob work.
Bob work. I got a bunch of Bob work here.
It's not wanting to focus on it.
So, all right. So again, going back to, I'm putting together these Sedition War models, and they are.
I've got you want some more? I've got 5 boxes.
No, I don't. They are not. They are not very good. The sculpts are actually kind of nice. The models look good, but they've got a ton of flashing. They
Yeah, I put together about 5 when it first came out. I said, Uncle.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them that didn't go together very well. Some serious gaps in them.
Well, and they're like 6 or 7 pieces, if I remember right. Are they not?
Some of them are. I'm putting together a guy right now, a heavy weapons guy, and he's a multi-piece model. So if you're just joining us, pop into the comments and say hello, and we'll have Eric say hello back.
Yep. I'm keeping an eye on it. I got it.
Keep an eye on it. Yes. So what I'm doing with these guys is I'm going to use them for core space, Alan. And
that would be awesome.
There's a lot of repeat models. I'm just putting together basically one of each.
Yeah.
And then for anybody else in our crew anywhere that wants to play core space and needs a few extra dudes, I'll just give the rest of them away.
No, that works.
Because I won't need all of them, and I'm going to paint this handful of them and be done. I am keeping the monsters though, so the big monsters are pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of a zombie. Hey, there's Dan right there. Shouldn't he be up at Discover with you? Hi, Dan. The monsters are pretty cool. I actually like them. And like I said, the sculpts themselves are pretty decent. They're definitely not bad. And as just extra add-on stuff for a game, they're perfect.
Oh yeah.
But my only problem is the coolest guy in the whole box. I put him together. I put him together, put him on my desk, and my children walked over and got a hold of him, and now I have no idea where he is.
Well, I'm seriously, do you need one?
Maybe. Oh, that one's cool.
I've got at least 4 boxes of that stuff sitting in my basement.
Oh, Alan.
That was my first Kickstarter experience.
Oh, was it?
My first big one, where I went crazy.
Gotcha.
Well, you don't go crazy.
When are you heading up this way there, Mr. Alan?
Yeah. I'm going to really try probably the first weekend in February. Of course, Then I'm going to do Coastal Con.
Yep. And I am actually picking up some tables for Coastal Con. Well, I'm not really picking them up. Our church is getting rid of them, so we can't store them at the church. So I'm going to go pick them up, and then they'll be good for the future of Coastal Con as we grow into some of the larger buildings.
Do you have room at your place to store them?
Oh yeah. They're just folding rectangle tables.
Okay, so I've got that garage at the condo. We can store stuff.
That's right. Do you have anything in there?
Yeah, not really.
Huh, okay, we might have to chat about that. I'm going to go pick them up before Coastal Con. For sure. That way I have them, and that way we can get them out of the church. Yes, man, February is going to be a great month. Isn't that when Dan's coming on at the store too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
So that honestly, he's coming midweek. There's not enough days in the week, man.
I know. Maybe I'll just come down there.
Because we're having a big, some Age of Sigmar quotes coming in on the 30th.
Awesome.
Which that's next week, 2 weeks. I can't even keep track.
That's awesome.
And then next week, of course, I'm already, I don't know. I may be a quick trip down.
That's awesome. Well, I'm excited. Like I said, it's not going to be as big this year, and that's okay. I've actually got some more prize stuff coming, so it won't be really big, but I expect that the raffle portion is going to be pretty darn good because I've got some really good stuff coming for the raffle, and the more people that buy tickets, if it's not a huge turnout, the better chance you have to walk away with a whole bunch of stuff.
Just keep AJ away from those tickets.
I'm not keeping anybody away from those tickets. You guys, you buy. I've got our friend Jeff from Mace has got um, 2, possibly 3 boxes coming from Proxon for prize support. Yep, that's right. You heard it right.
Don't you still have some?
I have a couple left. We use them, some of them in barter for stuff for CoastalCon.
I got
So,
you. Oh yeah,
so I did some stuff with that, but I still have several pieces left. But having talked with Jeff about how Proxon does it, they don't care. They're just like, use it next year. So that's what I'm doing. I have a little bit of a stockpile downstairs where it's just like, okay, this is all the stuff I have for the convention, and we'll do these ones next year, and blah blah blah. And so it's good. Got a little bit of a stockpile of stuff, so that in the event that we can't ask them one year, or just don't want to, because I've been begging for free stuff for so long, that we'll still have some stuff. But the tabletop engineer is donating a whole bunch of skirmish game books, and I have a large stack of board games that are going. I've also got a terrain piece donated from a local terrain builder here, and just
yeah, I need to shoot. That reminds me, I might have some stuff for you. See what I can drum up,
and we might have some stuff from Discover Games as well. So the raffle is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be just as much fun as it was last year. I have no doubt about that. And having 2 days to do it in is going to be really nice. It's going to be really nice.
And if anybody wants more information, they can check it out here.
That's right. Come to the CoastalCon website.
Very nice. Did Nick get a hold of you? And did who else?
Nick did. I talked to Nick today. Got him all squared away. He was squared away before anyway, because we had talked a while back. I think
he was just wanting to confirm some things.
Yep.
And our friend from the West Coast, Ron's back in town. Did he get in touch?
He got in touch with me a while back, but haven't heard anything else from him.
Yeah, he messaged me yesterday.
Okay, I knew he was planning on trying to come, but wasn't sure.
Yeah, I gave him your number. So.
Okay. No, I hadn't heard from him, but I did hear from Nick. So that's
cool.
For those of you guys listening, whether you're joining us now or later, that's Miniature Misfits, who is going to be joining us as a vendor. We will have less vendors than we did last year, but not too many less. So that's really good. We're going to have a good vendor turnout, so you'll be able to come and buy lots of goodies. Get lots of fun stuff to add to your collection and
try to squeeze them in your suitcase.
So did you figure out, are you flying or driving, Eric?
No, I haven't figured out.
He needs to drive so you can take everything back with you.
That's what I'm saying. So he had some serious issues last time with that suitcase.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry that we have to pick on you so much, Eric.
No, you love it.
I do. It enriches my soul.
Just be glad I'm not like the bad child in the classroom that acts up just to get that attention.
That's very true.
You're not?
True. Well, sometimes he is.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes he is. All right, let's see. I think I need maybe 2 of each of these zombie guys. I've been enjoying working in the core space narrative because...
Let me see, Mac. Let me see. I figured something out here. Okay, there. I got you featured. I want to see.
All right, so that's...
Oh, man, he's got that big old monster arm.
Yeah, that's one of the strength.
Cool. Yeah, they're cool stuff.
Yeah, the sculpts are pretty cool. Here's one of the big ones.
I'm just going to bring you a box.
Okay. That's one of the
cool. I could see that in a lot of games.
Yeah, and now this one's not. I haven't finished putting this one together, but he's sort of a little dog style one.
Okay. Bad Dino, bad
Dino, yeah, big old beefy arm. That's right. Dan's like big old beefy arm. So there's definitely some cool models. This one is kind of. I'm not sure what I think about this guy right here. He's kind of weird.
Yeah, I guess once you get it painted up, it'll look different. It's hard to see what's going on there.
Yeah, this really large guy here, he's got huge gaps in him that I have to fix. I mean, significant. But there's a couple hero types too, and I like the hero types. Actually, the bases are pretty cool. Now I use clear bases, but the bases are all sculpted sci-fi bases.
Okay.
So they're actually super cool, and there's a ton of them. Which I guess some lucky person at CoastalCon can have them, because I won't do anything with them. Well, I will do one thing with them. I will turn them upside down and use them for paint trays, because that's what I do with them. That is what I do with them.
Oh, I've got another guy, not to change the subject. I'm just looking at finally catching up with my messages. That I want to hook up with you guys to do an interview and stuff.
Okay. Is that the high noon guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sent me that link. I started watching some of it, but I hadn't had a chance. I've been so busy. I haven't even been able to record any of the audio stories. I'm hoping to get some tomorrow. Kids go back to school tomorrow. So I'm hoping to be able to get a few done tomorrow.
I'm finally catching up with my messages from today. He just did a big core space order.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Nice.
Right off the press. But
nice.
Yeah, I hadn't talked to him personally, but messaged and had a good conversation. Seems like he's down in Jacksonville.
Okay, so close. I'm really liking these particular ones that are relatively close to us.
Yeah, I need to send him to check out the CoastalCon. I'll do that right now.
Yeah, I mean, if he can make it, I can make room for him if he wants to come.
Well, let me Dwight.
Dwight. That's right, Dan. Back to school. Well, most of them. One of them staying home, but that's all right. I don't think that's the right leg for that dude. All right, this is kind of weird here. It's a weird doggy. He got a weird doggy. That's got to be his leg. There's also no directions with these models.
No, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
It was like, there was a couple things that was just, and the rules I thought were good, but they're impossible to read, if I remember right.
Oh yeah. Well, that guy right there, he's going to take some serious gap filling too. No big deal. I may need to order some more green stuff, but he's going to take some serious gap filling as well. And then this last guy, I really like, one of the heroes. He's a medic, and he's one of the few that really stood out to me. Is that a Burrows and Badgers you're working on there, Eric?
Yes, it is.
Nice. Very nice.
It's one of your favorites, the shrew on the Beetle.
Oh, I've started working on mine. But
I might repaint the Beetle because I actually want to try some color shifting paint on him.
Yeah, I already base coated. Cool. I already base coated mine in the black so that I can do that, because I've got that color shift metallic from Green Stuff World. However,
supposed to be very good stuff.
You know, it really is. But I'm going to tell you something. I've used the color shift from Plaid,
Yeah.
just the craft paint color shift.
Oh, I got that purpley one. Yeah.
You know what? It's actually pretty good. I was surprised at the quality. I mean, as you guys know, I use a lot of craft paint anyway, but I was thinking, well, this is maybe a little bit above their pay grade kind of, but it's actually really good.
Oh, I have to toot because Adam's not on, is he?
He is not. I don't think he is anyway.
I'm gonna toot Adam's horn a little bit. He's
right.
did.
All right, Dan. We'll talk at you later, sir.
He did some commission work for a black site on Don't Look Back, and they're sending him more stuff.
Shut up.
Overnight for tomorrow.
Shut up. That is awesome. So that means
I can't show you now, but as soon as the stuff gets released, we'll show you some pictures.
So
it's pretty awesome stuff.
That means I'm never going to get my stuff painted by him, huh? That he has.
Yeah, I won't let. Yeah, nope.
Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. One of our other vendors for Coastal Con, the infamous, the amazing, the bearded Unipolar Games. What's happening, AJ?
Not much. Sorry, we've been playing D&D. It got moved to Monday nights because that's the day Victoria has off work. So we just wrapped up. So that's why I'm late.
You liked that intro, didn't you?
I did. That was pretty interesting.
You never had one like that, did you?
Huh?
You never had one like that, did you?
No, not exactly. No.
You ready for Coastal Con?
I am. It'll be the first convention of the year.
Yeah, man.
I think it might be the start of a good year for us.
Yep.
You're coming, right, Eric?
Yep.
Sweet.
No, he's just gonna say he's not and show up anyway.
Right. Or I hope it's not the opposite.
Film your truck.
I hope it's like I'm going and not show up. So
No, we won't let that happen. I'll go pick him up if that's the case.
I was about to say we might just have to drive there and pick him up if that happens.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And vlog the whole thing.
I'm okay with that. We
are,
can do that.
Driving 15 hours to Chicago.
15 for you, not me.
Yeah. 19 for you.
Yeah, it is. It's a long one for me, man. I have done it before. And next time I go to Adepticon, when it's fired back up, I will not do it again. I will fly.
There you go.
2022.
Well, I mean, I may not. I may not, because if we end up doing the big twisted push and try to represent in an official capacity, you know what I mean, and get an internal booth to run demos at, then I'll need to bring some stuff. And I just don't know what I think about getting on an airplane and handing my bag of miniatures to them.
Yeah, a lot of people I know that do that. They just take it as a carry-on, but it depends how much I guess you're going to bring too.
Yeah.
Well, and we may have to do some coordination on that too, Mac.
That's true.
You know, or we'll have to do some coordination when that time comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, my trailer's going, so I mean, I'll have extra space too.
You just
put
it all in a box, send it to me months ahead of time.
Well, now wait a minute. Now, what am I supposed to do with what am I supposed to do without that stuff for those months I don't have my minis?
Make more
stuff.
stuff.
To buy two. You have to buy two of these.
You guys are killing me, man. Oh, killing me. I think I just put the wrong head on that dude. Look at this. I'm like missing heads and stuff. This is crazy.
What are you building?
This is the stuff from the Sedition Wars box. I picked it up cheap, and I picked it up because it has some cool minis for core space. But they leave a lot to be desired. Let's just say that. The models leave that. Like I said, the sculpts are good, but the assembly, the flashing, there's some wonky pieces, lots of gap filling gonna need to happen. And I guess the truth is I'm just spoiled from Twisted Minis and Drowned Earth Minis and Relic Blade, all these wonderful sculpts that I'm just spoiled. What can I say? Can't be helped. Can't be helped. What are you working on tonight, AJ?
Just finished D&D, so I'm not sure.
Well, I knew that. I'm not even sure.
Got to recover from this epic campaign.
Oh, did the campaign end?
No. So we actually started
this.
Total party kill? What happened?
No. So we started this campaign like 2 years ago or more.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of sat blank for about a year, I guess. Yeah, just over a year. And we finally started back in it. So it's just, trying to play. This is only like the third time we played. So trying to play catch up and figure out everything. And
I thought you were playing D&D, not catch up.
Yeah, pretty much.
I am trying to get a fantasy game going here. I'm struggling a little bit with getting players. I don't even know where this is supposed to go on this thing, because it fits on two different models. Maybe if I had two of those helmets, I'd be good to go. We're going to put it on this guy because it looks cooler on this
What
guy.
kind of campaign are you trying to start?
Palladium Fantasy.
Okay.
First edition. It's I don't really care for Dungeons and Dragons. Not, I don't hate it. It's just, it's just not my.
I love 5th edition.
Yeah. I feel like Palladium plays more like a White Wolf game. I feel like it plays more like a story arc than it does a hard and fast. Of course, now I haven't played D&D in a really long time either, but what I remember is the modules, and you had this very strict structure of how a game had to go, and there was a path that had to be taken, and
if you follow the module, though.
Right, but in my experience, most people did, and once I was introduced to the White Wolf games, it was kind of like, wow, this is, and it was Palladium too, because I distinctly remember, and I know you and I talked about this the other night, Eric, that when I first cracked open the Palladium rule book, and nowadays it's standard fare to see this in the front of a rule book, but it wasn't when first edition Palladium Fantasy came out. Mm-hmm. And that was that it said these are just guidelines. These aren't rules. Use these to create your story.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And that was, at the time, very different than what was kind of going on in the world of any games, not just RPGs. You had this set of rules that you had to go by. And I suppose it also always depends on whoever your storyteller is. But when I did play D&D, it was always with people it was hard and fast. They'd ask you to make a decision in the context of the game. And if your decision did not jive with where the module had you going, you were going to be forced into doing that. So it's like, you really didn't make a decision. And
I don't find it like that at all.
Oh, that's good.
Too early.
So I'm going to do what I want.
Some of the modules, and they don't seem to, they do have like choices, but it's like different paths you can take.
Right.
And some of it, like some of the modules can feel a little forced, but like the one that we're doing now, Jamie it's like all off the top of his head.
That's the
So
word I was looking for. Forced.
And it's very open and, like he'll put nuggets, hints of what we could do or should do.
Like
But
chicken nugget?
ultimately, But ultimately, it's up to us what we want to do.
I'm all about getting in a game where there's some chicken nuggets, man. Come on.
Well, there you go.
Well, I think it was a year and a half ago, Wendy's did put out a RPG module.
That is true. I remember that.
So if you wanna play Wendy's,
Get down on that Wendy's campaign, baby. That's right.
I think Arby's did something similar to that too, with some dice or something.
Oh, I do. I remember the Arby's dice. I got to get me some of those, man.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
a dice junkie. I am definitely a dice junkie.
There's what I found.
Oh man, Ellen.
Is that your old Dystopian War stuff?
Hold on. I gotta. There we go. That's the one I just dry fed. No, that's not the same one.
He's got
some of the
battleships and stuff.
Yeah.
So I assume by that you are all in on Dystopian Wars.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Initially, we'll see Thursday. We'll see Thursday. I'll get my box.
Oh, is that when they're all coming in?
Well, that's when I get my Warhost
Gotcha.
version.
Gotcha.
I'm waiting for my free rule book right now, Alan, to tell you the
that
truth.
too. And I never did get the free sprue, the one you got.
I didn't get
Didn't
it.
you get you didn't get it either?
I did.
Brian
did.
Oh, okay. They said they were going to send me one, but that's okay.
I know some people that were gonna get it, like just got it this week too. I think things were sent and just got stuck in customs.
Yeah, I know they had issues because that stuff they probably just sent by regular mail.
Yeah.
And anything that got sent by regular mail just got stuck.
Yeah. I'll let somebody else join us. If you're just joining us, say hello. We've been solo for a little while, but hopefully some folks will get a kick out of this later. This is what we do on Monday nights.
Yeah.
We ramble on and solve all the world's gaming problems.
Yeah, I wonder if that's not my book I'm getting Thursday, because I'm getting 2 shipments from Warlord, but it doesn't look like any of them are orders for my shop.
There you go, Mac.
Warlord or Wayland? There you go. Expanding the gaming universe one game at a time.
My stuff, War Cradle, I should say. I said Warlord. I meant War Cradle. I apologize.
That's why they didn't send it to you right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. Challenge.
Walk and chew bubble gum.
That's right. That's why
So maybe I will get the book and the box.
Well, that's why they didn't send it to you, because you called them Warlord.
I don't know who they are. Yeah, I'll take them.
They're like, clearly this guy doesn't really like our games.
Clearly.
He doesn't even know who we are.
Oh, and Eric, since we're on the subject, did you listen to their Dilly Whopper?
Yeah, I kind of fast forwarded through it for the good bits.
Was there anything worth? I mean, anything I didn't know?
Stuart showed off some new teaser pics for Dystopian Wars, some other ships.
Yeah,
and I know the Facebook was a buzz about. He mentioned new rules for Wild West Exodus, but what a lot of people don't realize is that's gonna happen eventually, because when Lost World comes out, they get it similar. So
right. So,
and he's mentioned that before. So
that's not. I saw all that and I said that's not really new. It's news, but
it's nice to see them getting back into that the saddle of like just getting out there to the public. You know?
Oh yeah. Of course, there are a lot of folks. They just have not been able to do a whole lot.
Yeah. I mean, it is nice that they're doing more in-house with their plastic, so that's a little bit easier. And
they're going to have I think, a edge up on some companies.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got about 10 minutes left.
10 more minutes. So if you guys have any ideas for our shorts show coming up Thursday, I do have an idea, Mac. So if we don't hear anything, I got us.
All right.
I got it.
All right. That's good. Is it anything I'm going to have to actually think about, or can I just wing it?
Oh, no, it's our typical wing it. Here's the subject. Let's babble about it.
Winging a prayer for 30 minutes. I think I can do that.
And a lot of it comes in part from Jim's mini war game Christmas catalog
source book.
That just it made me go ding and think of something.
Oh man, are you kidding me, dude? I have been looking at the I actually have it up on my computer right now.
No, there's some things in there that I have them in the browser window. You know me and my browser window.
I do.
Just waiting for me to press that button.
Oh man,
I
just stumbled on something that see, the only problem is some of it there's a good bit of stuff in it that is STL files.
Yeah.
And because all I have is an FDM printer, I really don't want to buy a resin printer. Just because I don't want to mess with it. But there's some really cool stuff that if I had a resin printer, it would be just amazing.
Here's what we got done so far. Not a whole lot. Too busy jaw jacking, but
that's good. That's looking good.
That's
looking good.
I don't know what to do with the flag or his plume on his helmet, or I gotta find a color that'll work for what I want.
Oh, that looks good. I like that.
Maybe a purple
for the plume.
Yeah, for that. And I mean the Beetle's got his little, what do you call that they put on horses?
A saddle.
No, his little drapery, dressy stuff they put on horses.
Oh, like his tabard thing. I don't know what they actually call it. I should probably ask my niece. She can probably tell me.
We need a historian.
Right. Okay. So I think I found. Oh, curse this rule book, man, or this war game source book.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's the Egyptian stuff.
Yeah, I saw that stuff too. That looks pretty nice. Yeah.
Right? That is crazy looking. A lot of it, fortunately for me, a lot of it's sold out. So keep me safe. Keeps me safe. Yeah, this is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, there was two things on there. I saw myself that my birthday's still coming up. I still order birthday presents, right?
Oh, I mean, I think that you should. You should. So for anybody else watching, we talked about whether you're watching this now or later. There's nobody watching right now, but that's okay. On the website, I've also created some groups. So you can go to the Coastal Con website and there's some groups there. And what I'm hoping for is ultimately we'll get a lot of people posting pictures of the convention in the couple groups. I've got a Friends of Coastal Con group, a skirmish group, and a board game group. So you can go there and sign up. And if anybody does and has any trouble with it, please let me know, because I just set it up today. And I am by no stretch of the imagination a wizard. All right, Mike's still here. I am by no stretch of the imagination a wizard at this whole website stuff. Thankfully, I'm doing it on Wix, so it's not too terrible. It's it has a lot of, hey, dummy, this is how you do it. Sections on Wix, so that's a definite plus for me. But I did get a bunch of
coastaltext.com.
That's the website name that they gave me. I couldn't have Coastal Con because apparently there's a construction company called Coastal Construction.
He's gonna be Coastal Tex.
That's right. So it's Coastal Tex is the website, but it'll take you to Coastal Con. And you can find several different links on there
Okay,
too.
I got it. Sorry.
Anybody who hasn't been there, we've got merch that you can get through Unipolar Games. We've got all of your gaming stuff from Discover, and we have a link to the RPG and Wargame Supply Source book that is done by the Tabletop Engineer. We've got typical contact form. We've got a link for Indie Invasion Podcast, a link for our Discord, for our Facebook groups, our YouTube channels. We've got some pictures up there from the last Coastal Con, and we've got a couple of blurbs up there about a couple of our favorite indie games. So you can go over and check that out, and I would love it if you guys would join up in the groups just so we can get a whole bunch more pictures in there. I want everybody's pictures from Coastal Con this year.
Do you got a picture of Nate right there from Coastal Con with his boa of tickets on?
You know what? I don't know if that one is on there or not.
I might have to go through the archive.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm looking right now, so stand by, and I will tell you,
AJ.
That should be my profile picture instead of my Facebook picture.
It should totally be your profile picture. There's no doubt about that. But we got some really good pictures last year. And like I said, what I'm hoping is that other folks will be taking a bunch of pictures, and with the groups via the website, they'll be able to post whatever pictures that they've taken. And I think that will be just a lot of fun to have that sort of interactive capability from the folks that want to follow Coastal Con. I think that'll be fun. So hold on, I'm almost to the end of the pictures. We did get a lot of pictures posted last year.
I'm excited that we're starting to get Discord going too. I don't know what it is. The last couple weeks, it seems like Discord in general has just blown up. It seems like
which channel? Which Discord channel?
Just in general, Discord in general has really been blowing up. It seems like. A lot of people are starting to use it. Something I want to do is some channels in there based on like our episode where we have, our main topic from the episode so people can talk about it, or have a flashback channel in there so people can talk about old games like we talk about old games.
Yeah. What's up, Raul? Raul joining us late because Raul is still a new daddy. Daughter not yet a year old. That's why he's whispering, talking like this. Hello, everybody. But yeah, go over if you haven't. AJ, I think I already sent you an invite for the Indie Invasion Discord. But like Eric said, we're trying to push a lot of different.
That's what I've been getting and not being able to open from you. Okay.
You should
like it says I receive an invite, but it says invalid invite, unknown invite. I don't understand.
I don't know. Well, guess what you can do? You can head on over to the Coastal Con website. You can scroll down to the bottom of the page, the very bottom, and you will see the Indie Invasion Discord link.
Oh, look at that. Connect.
That's right. It has a connect button, and it will automatically take you there and ask. There you go.
Look, I am there. Yeah,
How you like that, baby? How you like that? So we're really hoping to. And Mike, if you have a Discord and you're still on here, man, jump on there and join us on the Discord. We're trying to post some pictures on there. And
that's another neat feature. You can post your project pictures. What are you guys working on? What are you playing?
Yep. Get a couple get a couple conversations going about, like Eric said, what we're talking about. We would love for you guys. That might even be easier for
you should create some more channels.
Yeah, we're going to. The Discord channel is just a few days old, so we're going to create a few more channels. We're going to do a flashback channel. We'll do a shorts channel. All of the things that we're trying to do. I just managed to figure out how to make Eric an admin on it so that we're tag teaming.
Right.
So like I said, it's a good thing Wix has the "Hey, stupid, this is how you do this on the website" feature, so that I can figure out exactly what I'm doing. because I'm still struggling with getting our YouTube channel linked on the website. So, I mean, I've got a link for it, but you can have a video feed as well, and I would like to have that so that you don't actually have to leave the website in order to do that. So, but we'll see. Watching from your phone, casting to your TV. Well, all right, man, that's pretty cool too. I like that.
Not like big screen, man. Big screen.
I don't know if I'm not entirely sure I would want to see my big bald head on it. That's what I'm talking about. Right? Hey, but at the very least, he definitely can see the website now.
Yeah,
you definitely see the website.
Did Jeff get up with you?
Jeff did get up with me, and we are getting 2, possibly 3 boxes from Proxon for the raffle.
Sweet.
Yes, sir. So I've already got a ton of stuff for the raffle, and didn't even have to hit up the indie game developers, which, that's always tough because they're smaller developers, and I really don't like to ask for stuff. I would rather, if they were able, that they just come and I let them set up for free and run their game. You know what I mean? That's the ideal for them. But I did get, I think last year, the prize that we had a few people wanting was the autographed Relic Blade rulebook. And you got that one, right, AJ?
I did. That was my prize possession.
That was the prize. Well, this year, the prize, I think, in my opinion, is the Drowned Earth rulebook. Because not only did James autograph the inside,
told him not to keep it.
No, that was something else. Not only did he autograph the inside of it, but he wrote the Indie Invasion catchphrase in it. Right after he signed it, he said, "Prepare yourself for the invasion." So I was like, come on, that's pretty cool that he did that. But no, what Eric's talking about, what he did, is because y'all know how I am. I give away everything. So he sent me tokens, the tokens and templates, the new ones that they have cut for the Drowned Earth. But on the bag, he writes, "The tokens and templates are for you, not prize support!" ! That's
awesome.
Because he knew that I would look at him and go, "Oh, he sent templates for the raffle too."
Right.
He knew I would do that, so he had to write me a little note telling me these are for you. So I thought that was pretty cool, because I don't actually have this set yet. I have the old one when he was going through Art of War Studios, which is where he had the original sets made. And I just been back and forth about picking them up, because it was like I already had the tokens and they were cool. They were acrylic and they looked good. They just weren't these ones. So I was just kind of waffling on whether or not I was going to pick those up. But yeah, drownedearth.com, you can check them out. So on that note, I think that we are going to actually wrap this. We've hit just about an hour, and we try to keep it to about an hour because, that's what you should. Don't want to go too terribly long. Oh, look at that. We switched colors. What is that? So on that note, we will talk to you guys later. And don't forget, you can catch us on all of the cool places, the Indie Invasion podcast on Podbean, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Stitcher, Spotify, Pocket Cast, and about 10 other things that we didn't even know we were on. And you can get us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and you can get in touch with us if you'd like on indieinvasion@gmail.com, but also the Discord channel, which you will find. There is a link to it on the Coastal Con website. So on that note, guys, prepare yourselves for the invasion.
Prepare yourself for invasion. This